Before I came to Arizona Balance and Hearing Aids, I was having constant ringing in my ears, which is also called tinnitus. And after I was diagnosed officially with that, I ended up having hearing loss too. Both of them have probably been building up over the years since I've been listening to live music since the early 70s. But one incident in particular, about 3 years ago, I forgot to bring 2 little pieces of foam to put in my ears. And from that day forward, my ears are ringing. The frustration I was dealing with when I ended up with tinnitus was very debilitating. Created a bunch of anxiety for me. I thought my life would never be the same. It really is life-changing because it's something that you think is going to go away, and doctors and hearing professionals tell you it probably will go away. But after days and weeks and months and it doesn't go away, you start thinking that your life will never be the same. And you really do end up panicking. And it is very concerning to people. Lots of people end up getting depressed and even suicidal and all because they think that they're not going to be able to live the way they want to live with constant hearing loss or ringing in the ears. It's interesting how I ended up at Arizona Balance and Hearing Aids. I actually started with my primary care physician, and then after he said things were going to probably get better, and they did, and I went to an ear, nose, and throat specialist. And after being told again that it will probably go away, and it didn't, I went to a tinnitus expert in the Phoenix area who actually recommended Arizona Balance and Hearing Aids to me, Dana Day and her staff. And I remember sitting down with Dana, and after finding out what she and her staff could provide for me, what options were available, I decided to go with ABHA, as it's called. They offer a wide variety of services, and it's up to each individual to decide what they'd like to try. I also was diagnosed with hearing loss, so I realized they offered hearing aids, and they actually participated in a discount plan with my insurance provider, which saved me quite a bit of money. They also offered therapy, actual discussions, like weekly discussions to how to deal with tinnitus and hopefully work on getting it in the back of your mind instead of the forefront of your mind. And they also are really on the cutting edge of other brand new technologies. I've tried another device or have been using another device that works to retrain the brain, and I think that's also been very effective. It was like starting life all over again. It was such a relief because waking up day after day after day, and the first thing that's on your mind is your ears ringing, and you're trying to go to bed at night, and the only thing that's on your mind is your ears ringing, and the only time of day that you don't think about it is when you're actually sleeping. So to get past that and not have the ringing in your ears or whatever's affecting you in the front of your mind, but in the back of your mind, that you don't give it much thought anymore, it is such a relief. And you realize that you can go on, and it's not debilitating or as difficult to live as you thought it would be. I remember at the beginning when I first had the ringing in my ears, I was so fearful of making things worse. I paid somebody for a year to mow the lawn, which I loved doing yard work, and I wasn't doing that anymore. I stopped going to shows to see my son perform and play the guitar as great as he is, because I was afraid that it was going to make the ringing in my ears worse. So now I'm back to normal, going to shows and mowing the lawn, and instead of wearing headphones and earplugs to a show to see my son play, now I just wear the foam earplugs, and Dana's staff actually just poured, I guess, ear molds for me, and I'm having personalized earplugs made for me, which are ready for pickup. So life is as it was before my ears started ringing, and things are fine, and I'm happy and looking forward to my next show. Can't wait to see my son perform again.